But Lord, phone, you've been doing good. Kudos, like, don't let me down, okay? I literally deleted everything off my phone for this. So, let's get it started. So this first, like, short story time, I was applying a charcoal mask. I literally just wiped it off my face. And I'm going to apply a DIY coffee and coconut oil scrub to exfoliate. So, I hope I have enough room on my phone to get through this whole video. Please, phone, don't let me down. But this short story time will be about my experience with marijuana, with weed, with Mary Jane. Have y'all seen Friday? If you have not, what's wrong with you? So yeah, I'm gonna put a little bit of this on my face and put the rest back in the bowl. My experience with marijuana has been okay. I'm gonna tell you about the first time I tried it though. I never smoked weed in high school, like, ever, didn't try it, didn't, like, ever come in contact with weed in high school. Like, that may be a shock to some, I don't know. But, like, I never ever smoked. I didn't even, like, come in contact with, like, weed or cigarettes or anything like that in, like, ever in my life till I got to, when I say contact with cigarettes, like, I never, even to this day, I still have never picked up a cigarette ever in my entire life, and I do not plan to. They're disgusting. Anyway, so, I first experienced marijuana in college, freshman year. I hit the blunt a couple times, but I did not get high at all. But I did my research, okay? My senior year, we had a huge, like, English paper due, and I did mine on marijuana, like medicinal marijuana, and, like, you know, the benefits of it, whether I was for marijuana or not. And it was a persuasive paper, so I had to persuade my high school English teacher that, like, you know, marijuana is good. Got coffee in my nose. So I did that, and I ended up getting an A on that. I was like, wow, like a A, like a real life A, like not no B, not no C, not no A. So it was a high A too. I think it was like a 94, 95, something like that. And then college for the first, I don't know, we had like a huge college paper that was also a, it was an argumentative or whatever. It was basically a persuasive paper. And we had a choice, you know, she gave us choices of what to do our paper on. And I chose marijuana again for it. And I got A on that paper, and I was like, But every time I did my paper, people would read it, you know, you would pass your, like, paper to your, peer or whatever, the other students that you group with, and, like, they would read it, give you feedback, this, that, and the third. Well, before I experienced smoking marijuana myself, every single person that read my paper was like, I think your paper is really good. I would just add in a personal experience. And I'm like, I don't have any personal experience. They're like, oh my God, you've never smoked weed before? Oh my God, like, no, I have not ever smoked weed before. Like, chill out. So anyway, that was just a little insight. But yeah, so my freshman year of college, I experienced smoking weed on a couple occasions, but it wasn't like, you know, I smoked the whole blunt by myself. They were like, you know, you pass it around, whatever. I maybe hit it twice, and then, like, once it came back around, I was like, oh no, I'm good. Like, I never got high, really. I was just chilling, you know. I was just taking my experience a little slow, but I never like, you know, was, like, really high. Now, the first time I got high is different, a different story. So, it's okay. So, I think the first time I got high, we smoked it out of a hookah. My hookah. And, I was paranoid. Like, okay, like, now, if I get high, it'll be, you know, I'll be, cool, I'm copacetic, whatever. I'm just sitting, chilling, taking a nap, you know, eat something, that's it. But the first time, because that was my first time feeling the high, I was very nervous. I remember thinking I was gonna die, because I was like, and you're probably like, she's so dramatic, but I don't care. I thought I was gonna die because I was like, I was tired, and I thought to myself, and I'm like, Kiki, you have never been high before. You cannot go to sleep in this state, or you might die. And you know, I'm like processing this, and I'm like, you're right, I have never been to sleep on drugs. I'ma die. So I really thought I was gonna die, so I was like, I gotta stay awake. So I'm like looking myself in the mirror, and as I'm thinking all this stuff, I don't know why that night my thoughts were really loud in my head, like not like I'm screaming, but like they were louder than usual. They had music on, everything. So I'm sitting here, I'm like, y'all, do y'all hear me? Like, do y'all hear my thoughts? Kind of like on Friday where he heard the dog, that there was like a glass dog sculpture or something on the table, and he heard it go or something, and he said, y'all hear that? Do I look hot? Y'all got what? So if y'all watch Friday, y'all know what I'm talking about. And so and then Smokey was like, you tripping? But yeah, so I was tripping. I was like, do y'all hear my thoughts? Like myself sound real loud in my head. Like I don't remember my thoughts sounding this loud. But anyway, no, they did not lace anything. Nothing was laced. I was just tripping. And also that night, I tried to order a pizza because like we was mad hungry and like we had nothing to eat. Like I was not about to eat no ramen noodles. I don't care. I was hungry and I was like, you know what? I think I can ask my mom for like $10 or whatever. We can get some pizza. So I'm calling Domino's. We in Charlotte. I'm calling Domino's, and I'm like, do y'all have? This is how I remember. Do y'all have any specials? Not like I'm not on the app, so I'm just like. So yeah, so I'm like, do y'all have any specials? And then the guy's like, yeah, we got like a family meal for $19.99, this, that, and third. This other girl had $10, so I was like, all right, cool, let's go in. So I'm like, yeah, okay, so let me get that. And then like, I can't help but laugh because okay. So somebody laughed and chuckled in the background, so it made me chuckle. And so I'm like literally on the phone like, trying not to laugh. And so I'm like, so yeah, let me get that. And then he's like, okay, so do you want any toppings? And I'm like, yeah, I want some toppings. Like, which toppings? I'm like, like cheese. He's like, that's it? I was like, yeah, I don't really eat pork. So like, okay, so I get through my whole order. Y'all, he is so rude. Like, I get through my whole order. Like, ordering the pizza, we got like soda, like garlic knots, whatever. And like, somebody is like laughing in the background, I guess. So I don't know if he could probably tell that we was high. But he hung up on me. He hung up on me after I finished my motherfucking order. After I finished my order, and I was like, I said, hello? Hello? Oh my. And then so like, they was dying laughing. I was like, yo, this nigga hung up on me. I can't believe it. It's like, why would you even let me finish my order? Anyway, so they was like dying laughing. So okay, pizza was out, and I was like, I'm gonna call back up there and I'm gonna talk to their manager. And just that, like, they was probably about to close anyway. I'm gonna exfoliate my lips since we in this to win this. So I think we end up walking down to did y'all hear my stomach growl just we end up walking to 7-Eleven and getting like a $5 pizza and like some sodas and whatever, because 7-Eleven was like 24 hours down the street. So we ended up getting like a pizza or whatever, and it was all cool or whatever. My experience with marijuana has been pretty good. I honestly don't see why states don't let people use it for medicinal purposes. I would rather my child smoke marijuana than be popping mollies and sniffing cocaine. I'm just saying. But I mean, I live in South Carolina, so they're not gonna pass that bill no time soon. Whole time I would just say, like, I remember talking to my little sister and I was like, you gotta go off to college, and if you ever wanna, you know, try to experience weed or anything, like, let me know, because I don't want like a group of boys or something to be like, Destiny, let's get you high. Like, I'm gonna be like, no, let me roll your first blunt. Let me, like, because I would say my first time was okay because I was around just like a couple friends. Like, I wasn't pressured to do anything. Everything was chill. It was cool. Like, because there are some people, like, you know, you get them vibes in certain groups where you like, they'll be like, oh, you whack, you can't do this, or oh, you can't like, no, just be around a good group, and I think everything will be cool as long as you ain't around no shady people. So yeah, that was it. I'm gonna go wash this off my face and hopefully upload this video. Hopefully I don't have to record it 4 times, but until next time, toodaloo.